I mean, there's a movie coming out, and there's DLC coming out. It's like perfect synergy. So while we don't know what the DLC for Spider-Man PlayStation 4 is going to be, besides really the first one, which is going to be focusing on Black Cat, which is coming at us towards the end of the year, it seems like that the release plan for the DLC is going to be maybe release a new one every 3 to 4, maybe 5 months to keep people interested in the game. And this honestly is pretty standard when you look at games these days. I mean, you look at the most recent Far Cry, and you see how they're releasing their DLC. So it's keeping the conversation with the game going well after the game has released. Now, of course, this being Spider-Man, there's already more talk about it than ever before. And when you start thinking about the way that they're playing with game and movie synergy, there's a lot of interest in Spider-Man Far From Home, which is, of course, the next standalone film from Sony that bases just on Spider-Man, not part of any of that, Spider-Verse that they're building with Venom or anything, and it's of course part of the MCU, so there's a lot of hype naturally around it, which got me talking with a lot of people, and we all kind of reached the same conclusion. If they're going to be doing this type of release pattern for DLC, wouldn't it make sense that if one of the DLCs that's coming out is based around Mysterio? Because think about it, people that might not have picked up the game, or people that are going to be waiting for the Game of the Year edition that comes out a few months after the new year, are going to be more inclined to pick up a pack that includes everything. Now imagine if you tell these people, hey, you know that new Spider-Man movie that's coming out? The one that has Mysterio? Yeah, check it out. The game comes with everything, including the DLC based on Mysterio. And don't forget, there was even a stream with Insomniac where they joked about having Kraven and Mysterio on Pier. And many people are like, is this a joke or is this sort of a confirmation? We don't know, and they never went back to it, and they keep trying to avoid the question, which makes me think that one of the upcoming DLCs probably is going to be based on Mysterio, which would honestly just be a perfect synergy moment, and it would honestly just kind of build, I think, anticipation more for both products. And when you really think about it, the DLCs for a game do keep it in the conversation for a while. Like, how many people do you know that talk about Call of Duty like 9 months after it's out because new maps drop? Because they keep playing it. And this is something that they're going to want to do and talk about, because as they enter San Diego Comic-Con and E3 next year, they're going to want to talk about Spider-Man, because I guarantee you it's going to be one of the best-selling games of the year. So it just makes a lot of sense to me. And Sony loves to have that Sony, synergy with all their products. So why wouldn't you do that?